Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this presentation. So my name is Jake. I am a solutions engineer here at Zoho. Handle Bigin CRM by Zoho. So this is video number 2 of a part 2 video series. So in the first video, we discussed the various modules, sections available in the Bigin CRM. In this video, we'll be going over all the various options in settings. So yeah, the first video, we went over all of these different modules. Now we'll go through all the different sections here in the settings. So once you log into your account or once you create an account in Bigin, if you click on the settings option here, these are all the different sections you will see. So first section is users and controls. So this is where you will be adding different users or inviting new users to your account, and you'll be assigning them a profile and a role. So profiles and roles are very important in Begin. So this is what we will use to establish a hierarchy in your account. So roles will decide who can see whose data. So if you see my test account, I have this very detailed setup of roles section. So I'm the CEO in my company. So I have a marketing, like a chief marketing officer. I have a chief technology officer. Apart from that, I have a sales director. So what this signifies is the people in the below ranking, for example, the marketing analyst will be able to see only his data, whereas the CMO will be able to see both his data as well as the marketing analyst's data. And as the CEO, I'll be able to see all of the data that is being worked upon by all of these users. You can set up this whole role section based upon your organization requirements. So profiles will decide what a user can do or cannot do within this Begin CRM. So I have created two different profiles. One is a service rep and one for sales rep. So administrator and standard is what you get by default within Begin. So you can create your own profiles. So once you have created a profile, you'll have this edit option here. Just click on edit, and here you can decide what a person can do or cannot do, what they can see, cannot see, what actions they can perform, cannot perform. So all of that can be edited in this particular roles profiles section. So next is compliance. So if you're based out of Europe, or if you want to protect your data in accordance to the GDPR compliance and HIPAA compliance, just turn on these options. And here you'll have multiple options like restrict data transfer to Zoho services, restrict data transfer to third-party integrations, like a lot of different options like this. So you can just turn on these options and you can click on save. Similarly, you can do this for GDPR as well. So next is going to be organizations. Again, users, you can see who are the active users, inactive users, invited, deleted users, everything you can see here. So next is organization. So organization is pretty straightforward. You can just click on this edit option. You can enter all details about your organization, fix a time zone, and then you can click on save. So if you want to change the super admin of the account, you can do it here. So to change the super admin, you need to have another administrator in your account. So for example, in my account, I'm the CEO, Sriram. I have Sairam and Jairam, who are both administrators. Administrators means they need to be in the administrator profile. Administrator profile. So if you have members in administrator profile, that will be available here. So you can change the super admin accordingly. Next is we also have a delete this begin account option. So if you want to delete your account, just click on this account and you can click on save. And next we have multi-currencies option. So if you have sales teams, like if you have presence in multiple countries, you can work with a local currency. So you can just click on new currency, and then you can add your currency and you can click save. So this exchange rate changes every day based on market value, and this will be updated automatically. So in my company, I have US dollar and Indian rupee. So you can add multiple currencies based on your requirements. Next is fields. So fields is where you will create custom fields according to your business. So we offer these customized fields option on really all the modules except the dashboard. So we have a separate section for contacts, companies, products, and activities, and a separate section for pipelines. So just click on customize fields. So you can use any fields which we provide by default, just drag and drop, and you can click save. Otherwise, you can also create your own custom field. Just click on plus custom field, provide a name. So for example, I'm going to give test 245. I can choose a field type. I can choose any one of these field types. So these field types are pretty straightforward. Pick list is where you can pick from a list. You can either select just a single option or multiple options. Text is standard text field, so you can enter both numbers and letters. Numerical is just number field, so you can only enter number values. So lookup field is where this field will bring information from some other module. So for example, if you want to associate, let's say, a secondary contact or a product from your product section, you can use this lookup field. So lookup module here will be products. Just type this name as related products, and you can click save. So lookup is it's going to look and bring information from another module. So next is user field. So user field is you can assign a second user to your account. So let's say you have 5 or 6 members using the Bigin CRM. You can um, create this user field and you can add them to a deal or a contact. It will make them like a secondary owner. So date field is standard date field. You can use just date or date and time. Currency is currency field. So you can just type like a value, something like 24, 25, 10, and it will become the currency value. So email is going to be a standard email field. So you can just enter an email address. Phone is a phone number field. URL is like a link field. So you can copy URL and you'll have the option to click on it directly. Checkboxes, checkbox field, checked, unchecked. So these are the different options available in the custom fields. So you can create your own fields based on your organization needs. So next is sub pipeline and stages. This is where you can edit, uh, rename, or you can rearrange the position of the stages available in your pipelines. So if you want to edit, just click on this, edit it. If you want to delete, just click on this and you can delete it. You can also add new stages on your pipelines as well. You can do this for all of your team pipelines. So next is stage transition rule. So we saw about it earlier. So what happens is whenever you move a deal from one particular stage to another stage, for example, from proposal price quote to negotiation, whenever I'm moving a deal, the Bigin is going to automatically ask me to fill in a certain list of fields. So I need to enter these details. Only then I'll be able to move the deal from this stage to this stage. So this is called a stage transition rule. So you can assign your transition rule for your team pipelines here in this section. So next we have another option called as restrict pipeline records closure. What this signifies is, so let's say you have a deal in one stage, for example, complaint in progress. If I go to my pipeline, I go to my Apple phone service pipeline. Here I have a deal, Frank's request in my complaint in progress stage. So when you turn on that particular feature, directly you cannot close this deal from this particular stage. So it needs to move to the next stage. Only then you'll be able to close it. Directly from this complaint in progress, you won't be able to close this particular deal. So this is called as restrict pipeline closure. We have covered this. And next is going to be forms. So forms is going to be Bigin's easy to use form builder. So you can build a pipeline or a contacts or a company form based on your requirements. So just click on new form. I've created a form here already. Just click on new form. You can choose either a contact form or a pipeline form. Pipeline form means you can use fields from your pipelines, contacts and companies. Contacts form means you can only use the fields from your contacts and companies. Let me click on pipeline form, phone sales. So if you want to select the field, just click on this plus option and the fields will be entered like this automatically. You can go to tools, you can add some more fields. Just click on next step. So here you can add different colors, background colors, you can edit it here. Click on next step. Name is test, right? Align left. Font is font 12. Text is, let's say, Arial. Next step. So here you can decide a few options. Assign owner to any one particular owner. Notify owner. Here you can choose a pipeline and a stage. I'm going to select get in touch. Tag is, let's say, good company or creation case, something like that. Turn on these different options. Acknowledge visitor. Thank you. You can type in a thank you message. Thank you. Click on save and next, and you will generate a form like a link like this. You can just copy this link. You can share it to your customers via social media like WhatsApp, Facebook, email, Twitter, and also you can just copy the source code. You can embed it on your website, and that will become a website form as well. So you can create multiple forms like this. For example, if you have a sales team, you might have a form called as a demo request form. If you have a service team, you can have another form called as um, customer support request form, something like that. So you can create multiple fields, multiple forms for multiple pipelines or contacts, and you can save them here. Next is going to be workflows. So workflows are going to be automations. So if you want to send emails automatically, if you want to create like follow-up tasks automatically, if you want to update some fields or maybe remove or add tags based on certain criteria, you can have different workflows or automations for that. So to create a workflow, just click on plus workflow. Here you can choose a module. I'm just going to select phone sales. Workflow name is, let's say, test 245. You can select a criteria on a record action or on a date and time. So on a date or time, this particular feature is available in the Bigin's Premier Edition. So you can choose any one of this. So I'm going to choose, let's say, form fill date. Next, you can choose a condition, either all deals or deals matching certain conditions. Here you have multiple options. I'm going to select stages, inquiry. Under actions, you have multiple options. Send email, create task, update field, create connected records, or again update task. I'm going to click on send email. Email name is thank you. Email recipients is contacts email owner. Email template is, let me choose a test template, and then you can click on save. So this is going to be an email workflow, and you can also schedule this email. So if you want to send this maybe 1 or 2 days after this particular workflow, just click on save. You can send email, contact owner, company owner, choose one standard template, click save. So this email will be sent 2 days after my first email. That can be triggered in this workflow section. You create multiple workflows based on your organization's requirements. Next is going to be data administration. So here you can import data from other CRMs. You can see the import history here. If you want to undo your import, that option is also available here. You can export your data section by section or module by module. That is also an option available here. So you can take a data backup. So if you want to, we provide 2 data backups for free every month. So you can just click on initiate backup and the files will be downloaded. Next, we have a recycle bin option. So whenever you accidentally delete a record or deal or contact, that will automatically come into this recycle bin option. So you can just come to this particular section and you can click on restore, and this record will be restored to that original position. This is audit log. So audit log is going to be a place where you can see the list of changes made to this Bigin CRM based on date, time, and user. So you'll be able to see who made the change, at what date, and at what time. So this will be available in this audit log section. So storage is a place which is going to let you know how much storage you have consumed in your account. So whenever you send an email with attachments inside this Bigin, apart from that, whenever you store any files in the notes or in the file section, this storage space will get used up. So that will be available in this particular storage section. Here you can see the file storage and consumption by different users that will be available here. So next is toppings. So toppings is going to be like an integration section. So built by Beginners, these are going to be the toppings which we offer directly from Begin's end. So if you want to integrate your Begin account with Zoho Books, Office 365, Google Workspace, Zapier, some third-party applications or other Zoho applications like CRM campaigns. So all of these different options are available here. So you can just click on setup now, and then once you click on setup now, you need to do some mapping like mapping like field mapping, something like that, and automatically the sync will happen. So we also have a marketplace section. So if you want to see the number of the various number of toppings or integrations we provide with other third-party applications, that will be available in this marketplace section. So here you can see the total number of plugins we offer to integrate this Begin with multiple providers. That list will be available here. And here you'll have both free plugins as well as paid ones. So certain plugins like this Zoho Desk for Begin, this is going to be like free. So whereas this India Mart extension, it will cost you around 350 rupees a month. So yeah, this will be these extensions are developed by Zoho as well as Zoho partners and other third-party vendors that you can see here. It's and you also have an option called as installed. So next option is going to be create toppings. So if you like to create any plugin to be used in the to publish in the Begin marketplace or to use based on your organization's requirements, that will be available in this create topping section. So you can build your own toppings using our APIs and other metrics, or you can connect your application using APIs into Begin. So we offer both REST APIs, bulk as well as notification APIs. So you can use this to custom build any plugins to integrate other third-party applications with Begin. Finally, under channels, we have email. So email is going to be a standard place where you can integrate your business email with Begin. So I have integrated Gmail. You can do Outlook, Office 365, any mail provider. You can do it in the email section. So templates, you can create email templates here. So we accept both HTML and text. So you can have templates with like images, any attractive brochures, anything like that. You can create templates here, and you can send it to your customers. You can have multiple views here like this, folders like this as well. Email sharing is a place where you can configure the email sharing rules. So private means only the emails you're sending through this Begin will appear only to you. Public means it will be available to everyone. Anyone can see what emails you're sending to your customers. So email insights is a feature. Once you turn on this email insights feature, whenever you are receiving a response from your customer, like whenever a customer opens your email, clicks your email, or whenever you get an email response, you will be notified in this sales signals option. So here you can see that I have received a new mail, my email has bounced, my customer has opened that email. So all of these notifications will appear here, start appearing here once you turn on this email insights feature. Organization emails is where you can add your own organization's emails. So whenever you're sending an email to your customer, you will get multiple options in the from section. So here you can see these two emails are my organization's emails. So I'm getting multiple options here. Next is going to be the email authentication section. So once you authenticate your domain using SPF and DKIM in your DNS settings, there is a very high chance that whatever emails you're sending will go to your customer's inbox, email inbox directly, rather than that email going to spam or junk. So you can use this email authentication section to authenticate your email from Bigin. So next is the social section. So we currently offer Twitter integration with Bigin. So once you have your Twitter account integrated, you can go to your customer's contact or maybe a deal, and under the social section, once you have this person's Twitter account available, you will be able to see the list of tweets they are sending out. So here itself, you can like, you can retweet, or you can post a reply to that particular customer. Everything will be available here in this under this social section. Here you can design, you can do what within this social settings. View like tweet to reply to tweets and DMs. So which profile can do all this, that you can decide here. Next is phone. So currently we offer integrations with multiple phone providers. So if you want to call your customers from within this Bigin CRM, so I have integrated Ring Central. So I have the feature to call my customers from within this Bigin. So I can just directly click on call. The calling will happen. So based on the provider you choose, you will get multiple features like automatic call logging, call transferring, call recording. Everything will be available based on the provider you choose. So we offer integrations with about 50 plus providers. You can check the list here. Or if you want to call dial customers based out of US or UK, something like that, you can use our Zoho's built-in contact center to buy a number. So you can purchase a number and you can start dialing your customers. So if you want more information on this, please do send us an email, support@bigin.com or sales@bigin.com. We can share you the pricing information for this. So finally is the signals part. So once you turn on the signals in this email section, once you turn on this email insights, you will start receiving notifications in this sales signals part. And you can also decide what kind of uh, actions, for what kind of actions you need a response in this signal section. So in my case, I want the system to notify whenever I'm getting an incoming email, or whenever my emails have been opened, clicked, bounced, whenever I get any missed calls. On Twitter, whenever I get a mention, reply, direct message. So you can choose all of these different features based on which you will start getting notified. You will start getting notifications in this signals option. So this you can manually decide in this signals under channels. Hope this session was informative. I hope I've covered all the major options in the settings page. So any other questions, please do feel free to get back to us. Again, our email is sales@bigin.com and support@bigin.com. Thank you.